Well, would you look at this ridiculous challenge? This is the banned camo detection. What? What? So it's only 36 rounds without camo detection. So realistically, it's not that bad. You only have 2 rounds that you have camo on it, which is 24 and 33. And on those 2 levels combined, you only have about 83 lives of damage to you. So realistically, all you have to do is not lose about 17 lives besides those camo levels. And you also don't get road spikes, so like you can't even use road spikes to get that camo detection, you know? So if they did make this till round 37, it would be straight up impossible, but it actually shouldn't be that bad. So one thing we got that's going to be expert today is the tack shooter. Honestly, your best bet is to, for the most part, spam the tack shooters, get a glue gunner around level 20, and you are going to be more than good enough, guys. Check it out. This is actually not that bad of a challenge in my opinion. It just looks really scary in the first place. Because it is on hard, which means if you like lose some of these lives right in the beginning here with your very, very limited towers, by the way, you pretty much get screwed. There's pretty much only one tower that you can start off with, and that is the tack shooter. You cannot use any other random towers. So as soon as we get this tack sprayer, we'll pretty much be set. But until that point, it is a little bit scary. In fact, we might even lose a few lives to these things. There's pretty much nothing I can do about it. Because I think I have a good tack shooter spot, on top of the fact that I can't use road spikes, and I don't have enough money for anything else. So yeah, a little bit tough. Though it is just kind of weird to look at the bottom left there and see out of 36 rounds. You never see that crap. You really don't. We're almost there, $540. Now here's one thing where I could actually like build a 0-0 tack shooter on the other side or something if I really wanted to save a life or something like that. Though I don't think we're going to do that. We're just going to get this tack sprayer. We get a tack sprayer. Delicious. Nice. Also, one thing that's kind of overlooked most of the time is getting the range upgrade for the tack sprayer. Most of the time, I would say, hey, don't worry about it too much, you know, just chillax a little bit, use the 3-0, but the 3-1 is pretty reasonably effective as well. Like, it's not going to increase the popping power tenfold or anything, or even remotely close to that, but maybe you'll get extra pop here or there. And that's really what it's about. It's the $100 to get a couple extra pops here and there. Anyways, I'm going to get one more tack shooter for sure. Again, like I said, this is the tack shooter level. Just check it out. Like, how is it not the tack shooter level? It's just designed perfectly for tack shooters. In fact, there's a couple random challenges that I think I've played already that are just like, just use tacks, or just use tacks. And or just use tacks and spike factories. And when I had that challenge, it actually was not bad at all. I spammed tack shooters, put one spike factory in the back, and it was just like, well, that was easy. I do have to be a little bit careful around level 31, though. I think that's the level where it's going to get a little bit difficult, because if the glue ends up not being as glue-tastic as I hope it's going to be, and makes the balloons just kind of overwhelm me as far as regrows go, yeah, I mean, that could be kind of bad. And that's why I'm going to do something a little sneaky right here. I have to get one more tack sprayer. One more tack sprayer, alright! Make sure to put my glue not at the very front of the map. What? Chris! Are you crazy or something? Are you stupid? What's wrong with you? Not putting glue in the front? Yeah, you're just plain stupid. Well, I just don't, again, I don't want those regrows to come in here and just rape my face off. You know, I just don't want that to, I don't want somebody to just shotgun me right in the eyes and just, I'm dead. You know, I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to put my glue gunner right here. And that's going to do is it's still going to give me a little extra time for these balloons to get glued and start getting corrosively glued down to nothing. But if the regrows come in here, they might go down a layer or two and then regrow back another layer. And it might be a little bit dangerous, but at least I'll help out for the rest of these evil levels. So there we go, corrosive glue, and I'm going to get the stickier glue on there, because honestly, if you don't get stickier glue on those regrows, it's even worse. Ooh, man, dangerous. Dangerous. Danger zone, man. Danger zone. Alright, should I get 2 glue gunners? I don't think so. I think I'm going to stick with 1 glue gunner. And I'm probably going to save up for a ring of fire over here. If I can get a $2,700 ring of fire, game over, man. Nothing's going to take us down. Including even stupid rainbows and stuff, man. Yeah, get out of here, rainbows. We don't like you. I don't like a lot of people, though. It's the truth. I'm a hater. I'm a hater in the sense of being a hater sense person. You know, like the spiders. That was a really big truck just drove down my, oh no, it went right through. a really big truck. Like I live in like a suburban area, man. So I usually don't see trucks, but I'm pretty sure I just saw like a semi truck drive through my neighborhood. Like why? That just doesn't make any sense. So this is where it's going to get a little dangerous. 27 for sure. I don't know if we can handle these things, but what I could do is if I wanted to sell this guy and buy a Ring of Fire, I could do that really easily on the other side. So let's see what we can do. Actually, no, we don't even need it. Check it out, man. Check it out. Easily popping all these blues. Even those yellows are really easy to pop. And even for the next level here, even though I was expecting to need lead popping power with my glue gunner, we're going to be able to Ring of Fire it as well. Even though I hope that it's actually not big enough, the little area, to reach the other side. I actually don't even want it to. But that seems like it's good enough. I do not want to get the $245 upgrade, though, because that'll make like regrows again do a really, really crazy thing to me on these next few levels. I'm going to talk about regrows. I know there's only one level with regrows, and there's only 2 regrows on it, so you really, like, Chris, you're kind of just freaking out for no reason. Maybe a little bit, but that's one easy way to lose those few lives that you have. And with the rest of my money, so here it is. Here's that crazy level. The 2 regrow zebras. So look at that. They're already multiplying. I got 2 extra zebras in there already. See that tax sprayer action? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because all we needed to lose was, what, 17 lives, I think? I think that was what the math worked out to. Something around there. And I will again continue. Actually, you know what? Can I get a second Ring of Fire? Oh, my God, that'd be ridiculous. Ridiculous. It'd be kind of fun to do, too. Yeah, you know, let's do it, man. Let's save up for it. Let's see what we can do. Oh, no, that lead almost snuck by. I'm glad I got a Ring of Fire instead of just spamming 3-0 attackers. So here we go. Here's the dangerous one. Again, I believe it'll get down to about 17 lives. The RBE is 80 on this level, which would math out to 17, but sometimes I am math retete, but it does indeed go down to 17. So realistically, we can only lose 16 lives the entire time and still survive. Alright, just about there, guys. Woo! Woo! The Ring of Fire is doing a really good job, though. He really is. He's not even letting things get even close. And now, on top of that, we have 2 Ring of Fires. No, those stupid little rainbows are not going to get through, and we're going to take down this challenge, my friends, especially because we got him glued on top of that. Oh, my goodness. Fantastic battle. Oh, we do have to beat the next level. Okay. Whoops, I thought that was the end. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this mission. It really wasn't that bad, but it was a little bit weird and odd. Just no cam detection. You're just not used to that. If you had to do one more round and I would lose. It would just be weird. So that's what I'm going to have. Thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.